Hey guys, good evening and welcome back to my channel. It's the Real Edo Girl. This evening we are going to talk about married but single. Okay, we as women, most times we find ourselves in a very difficult situations, and most of the situation we find ourselves happen to us because we were not properly taught a lot of things that we were supposed to be taught by our parents or by the society. We find ourselves in so many situations because we were taught never to think about ourselves, that we should think about everybody except our own self. So in this channel, I will be teaching how we should look after ourselves when we find ourselves in a marriage that was once booming, in a marriage that was once peaceful, in a marriage that was once glintary, everything. And when it got to the middle or after the boom, the first stage of booming and everything, oh, this guy look very lovely, this guy look nice and whatever, or you are married, this thing normally occur in so many relationships, that you will be around this person. First of all, everything will just be going fine, nicely. The next thing, you start seeing behavior that are not really nice. You start seeing this person ignoring you for months, days. You don't speak to each other. You start seeing unnecessary argument between both of you. So it is not a nice situation for any woman or any person to be with, to be in. You can't be tempted one way or the other to do some certain things, especially this time that there is social media. There are men chasing women around on social media with WhatsApp and all those stuff. It is very easy to get tempted if you are not strong. Okay, that is why you as a woman, you have to know when you are in a relationship when to take a break, because we see nowadays there is so many complaints of how married women, they are cheating, married women that have husband at home, they are doing this, they are doing that. But most people don't know what is really happening inside the house when the door is closed, when you and me is no more there to look, to see that man that we think is a good man, is a nice man, is whatever, when we don't see those attitudes anymore, when the door of their four walls are closed. What are they doing inside? That should be another question for another day. When the door is closed, what is this woman doing with her husband? How do they treat themselves? How do they communicate? Is the communication based on respect, forgiveness, peace, and a healthy relationship or marriage? That is most questions we should be asking. Most of us just want to see that title of this person's married, she's with her husband, but you don't know what is going on. Some people are married, but they are single in every aspect of their life. No communication, no peace inside their house, no sex. Many people are married, their sexual life is already disconnected. They don't have couples things anymore. You just see them living together, either because of one of the two couple, because of their selfish interest or whatsoever, they don't want to separate, they don't want to stay apart. You see, this one will just pick up his phone and start pressing the phone, talking with another woman. The other person will pick up the phone and start talking with another woman. Those things normally occur over here in Europe. Okay? It always occur a lot over here in Europe. Many women are single, but they are married. Because most of the men that are supposed to pilot their house, many of them are taking pride. Many of them are taking themselves to be women. Many of them are resting their feminine energy instead of them to question what is wrong in their marriage. You see them, most of them has already handed over their responsibility to the women, because they know that when the marriage broke up, it is very easy for the woman to be blamed instead of the man. And they know that very, very well. They are well informed. Before, I noticed when there is a problem at home, you see the men trying to make peace. You see most of the men trying to put things in order. But nowadays, most when there are problems at home, you see some of these men, they will just ignore the woman maybe for months. I've seen situation 3 months, 2 months, even for myself, my own self. You see the moment that 2-3 months over here in Europe, there is nobody you can talk to. There is nobody you can confide on. It is a very boring life. It is work home if you are working. If you are not working, it is maybe you have children, take your children to park and come home, things like that, very boring. So imagine this lady, she's disconnected from this man. They don't eat together, they don't speak anymore, they don't go to the same room or bed anymore. Some might sleep and face the other side. They are just like together, no thing anymore. There are a lot of possibility in this 2020 social media time that woman can easily find somebody to be speaking with, to be talking to. It does not mean that that is what she wanted in her marriage. Maybe that was what was available for her. It doesn't mean that he is a promiscuous woman or an irresponsible woman. It just happened that that was what was available that moment. Because I believe that if a man chooses himself to be a head of the house, to be a man or a husband, he should be able to settle his own problem at home, no matter what it is. And if you see that the problem cannot be settled, I don't see any reason you should be living with a woman under the same roof. For 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you don't speak to these women, and you have children inside. These women, many of them are dying slowly. Many of them are almost in pain because of the silent treatment you as a man is giving to these women. You begin to do this, and the next moment you see this woman speaking with other men or having something to do with other men, then you call it adultery. She's cheating, she's this, she's that. She was under my roof, she was talking with another man. If you truly value your relationship, your marriage, you cannot sleep without making peace in your house. You cannot go to bed when your house is on fire. When the mother of your children, your wife, you don't talk and you have children at home. This thing is a very distressing situation for so many women. Very. Many women are married. They have people that they are talking to on the phone, what is going on in their marriage, when they are going to leave the marriage, how they are planning to leave everything. A lot of women are going through that. A lot of men are trying to do it, but many of them lie too much. Many of them are distracted by social media because they themselves, the men, some of them have ladies that they are speaking with on social media. They just have somebody they speak to on social media. That is even contributing more for them to ignore their women for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and the woman become single but married. And I want to advise you as a lady, if you find yourself in that situation, a man is giving you that silent treatment of married but single, please kindly take your time out of the relationship. Just take your time out of the relationship, because this situation is going to get worse. It is going to get worse. I've been there. It is going to get worse every day. If you can do it 1 month, you don't talk, it's going to add another 1 month. Because at the end of the day, they are going to wait for you to come and say sorry to them. Of which you might go telling them sorry, and they come back again. You become like that fake marriage or fake relationship there. Every time they take up their break, you are the one that is going to be telling them sorry. And you cannot carry that load. It's just too much for you as a woman. That is why when you find yourself in that relationship, just tell that man, okay, either we can't talk for 1 month or 2 months, we can be connected as partner, we can't be speaking, we don't speak. A lot of things that you see that is happening, just tell the man, please, I want to excuse myself out of this relationship. Because it is not a normal situation for somebody to offend you and they refuse to say sorry. There is no way you will continue to say sorry all the time. That you will not feel abused, that you will not feel cheated. And when this person that you are always telling sorry, understand that you are going to tell them sorry, they are going to give you double of what they did before to you. That is why you should not start it with any man. The moment you find that they're ignoring you, they're giving you silent treatment, just excuse yourself out of the marriage for some time until the man find value in you. Until he sees that you are a human being in that house, not a decoration, not a cupboard in his house. Some of these men, you see them, they cook. They can go to the supermarket, buy their food and cook. I've seen situations whereby they will buy their own food and cook. They will just be living in the house with you. Many of them are doing it because they are lazy. They don't want to work and get their place. Some of them are very comfortable living with you because they don't really want you. They want the benefit that you can deliver. That is why when you find yourself in that situation, 2 weeks or you notice this person never says sorry, you are the one that have to say sorry all the time. Just call them for a meeting. Tell them, please, to excuse you out of the house. You want to be on your own. When they are okay, they see a human being in you, they feel like coming to you or talking to you, then you can continue with the relationship. But it is not a nice situation to be in. To be in single but married. Most of the cases, these people are nothing than blocking your blessing. the time you are wasting, the emotional pains you get in there, you can never feel it. You can never. That is why you should never put yourself in the situation of single but married. Never put yourself. It is a very, very difficult situation that they will put you into it. The person that puts you into that situation will be the person that will be talking about you. Most women have been pushed into talking with other men because their husband took their attention from them and focused it online, cheating, talking with other women, or practically they don't have so much respect for you. That is why you have to respect yourself so much and excuse yourself out of that relationship for the meantime. That is what it is. You just have to excuse yourself out. If not, people will start to say you're cheating, she's talking to me, she's married, she this. A relationship has to be consumed every day. Not those three months we don't talk to each other. The next 2 months you have to beg. The problem there is you, the woman, has to say sorry for the continuation of the relationship. That is a complete abuse. The person is playing with your emotion, is playing with your feelings. He knows you love him and is taking advantage of it. So that is why you have to protect yourself. Protect yourself very well. Protect your spirit from this type of people. Don't engage in situation of talking to different men when you know you stay with your ex. Ask him to leave. Or if you have possibility of moving away, move away from that person. Give him time. Go and have your own time to think about a lot of things. Work on yourself. What is making me to say sorry to somebody that disrespect me so much? Somebody that don't show me love? Somebody that don't show me care? Somebody that don't even care about the children? What is really making me to apologize to this person after all the beating? After all the humiliation? Go and work on that. You need to work on it so much so that it will not repeat itself continuously. It is easy for people to see things, but nobody knows the type of abuse that person must have been through. How the relationship go cold. Some relationship go cold in the process of all this abuse, and the woman just want nothing but out. Some women are living in bondage. They are living just to keep appearance. They are not happy. They are going through pains. Their auto-esteem is down very low. That is why you have to buy out. You have to take a break when you find yourself in that situation. You have to take a break to work on yourself mentally, spiritually, financially, in every aspect of your life. You have to work on it. Okay? That is what I see on the behavior and the phenomenon of what is going on with so many women in marriage that feel very single, but they are married. They are not protected enough. They are not provided for enough. They are not loved enough. It is a very, very difficult situation to be in as a woman. That is why at times you just have to understand people. You have to understand their plight. You have to understand where they're coming from. No woman that I know one will cheat on their husband. It is difficult for you to see women cheating on their husbands. Very, very difficult. Some women have to do it, whether by text message or whatever. There's always a reason for it. And because of these men are so manipulative, when they find out it is, oh, you cheated on me, you forgot when you stopped talking to that woman for 3 months, you forgot when you stopped talking to her for 2 months, when you ignore her cooking, ignore the family entirely, living la vida loca. Don't forget that. You neglected your family, you neglected a woman. 2 months living with a man inside the same house, not knowing your fate, if he's living, if he's staying. It is a very, very traumatic situation for women. That is why you have to lay your foundation properly of your relationship. Okay? You have to know what you're getting into. Okay? So I think I'm going to stop this video right now. I'm going to call my Edo girl. Don't forget to press the like button. Subscribe if you like this channel. And bye bye. Stay positive. Bye.